Your most important retirement investment is not your 401k. It's actually your muscle. Whether you have $1 or $1 million saved up for retirement, if you don't have your health, you're going to spend a lot of time and all that money taking care of yourself. After the age of 50, muscle protects our health. It keeps us from getting chronic diseases, and it also keeps us independent, so we don't have to have our family and loved ones care for us, or worse, going to a long-term care facility for strangers to take care of us. For many of you that know me, you know that I'm a registered nurse with over 30 years experience. And so I spent much of my career caring for patients with chronic illness. And much of that illness could have been prevented had they focused and been intentional about their health. And so my goal for this YouTube channel is just to make a difference in the lives of those of us over 50, to stress how important it is to build muscle and become stronger and focus on your health. I don't need to tell you that the cost of health care is skyrocketing. The cost of Medicare, if you're already in that Medicare age 65 or above, is costing more and providing less. I don't need to tell you that if you're on prescription medications, that cost is going up. So what can we do about it? We can't control the cost of healthcare. We can't control the cost of medications. We can't control what happens in the healthcare system or the government system, but what we can control is how much we focus on our health, and building muscle is where we really need to focus after 50. And so one of the ways you can focus on building muscle is strength training. I recommend you speak with your doctor about what your limitations are, if you have any, because I am a registered nurse, I'm not a doctor, and this channel is for educational purposes. But I know that strength training is going to help you build muscle. And there are ways to strength train where you're not lifting heavy weights. You could do isometric exercises with your body. You can use bands, resistance bands, or you can use dumbbells, or you can use weights. And there are many other ways as well, but the focus needs to just be consistency in challenging your muscles so that they get stronger and stronger week by week. The next thing you need to do to get stronger is focus on getting in the right amount of protein. Getting in protein really has to be an intentional focus, because it's so easy to eat other things. As we get older, we get a sweet tooth. And I never had a sweet tooth for some reason until I started going through menopause. But I have to intentionally focus on getting my protein in, be it a small protein shake, be it meat, be it, my favorite is Greek yogurt, cottage cheese if you like cottage cheese. Then there are small items that you can add in to foods such as chia seeds and hemp hearts. You can add that into some almond milk, but there are just numerous ways to get your protein in. And that's important, focusing on how much protein do you need to get on a daily basis and making sure you get healthy protein in. There are a lot of protein powders out there, and just be very particular about which protein powder you use, because they're not created equal. And there's lots of research you can do online to figure out which protein powder to use. I have one that I use that I love, and it's actually Perfect Aminos. I'll put a picture of it here. I like Perfect Aminos because it doesn't feel heavy on my stomach. I can drink it in some water and I still feel very light. And I don't get a thing from the company for sharing that with you. I just want to share and help you. And that, to me, has been my favorite protein shake. And I use it every morning before I work out. And the third thing you need to do when it comes to getting stronger after the age of 50 is taking the time to focus on your health, your mind, body, and spiritual health. Because as we get older, our stress tolerance changes. And so when we have lots of things going on, what ends up happening is our health gets put on the back burner. And ladies, those days need to be over for you. And there are times when people have to go hard for their loved ones. I understand that maybe you're a caregiver. That's going to be a little, difficult, but try to do a little something for yourself. But for everyone else, if you don't have to be a caregiver to a loved one, we really have to start focusing on our health. And that doesn't mean we can't help care for help our children or help our grandchildren or be there for our friends and be there for the community. It just means that this is in my opinion, it's the best time for us if we take the time to focus on our health so that we can be here for the long haul and be here and have a quality of life, not sickly because we've given everything to everyone else and we haven't focused on ourselves. So now, ladies, I'm going to give you permission to focus on you. Take some time to see what it is you need to do to get stronger. Read some books about it first, learn a little bit so that you can learn what it is you need to do. Do some research and then go in and speak with your doctor and have some questions ready for your doctor to be able to answer so that you'll know what next steps you need to take. Do you need to join a gym? I used to be a member of a gym for a long, long time, but now, thankfully, I have a gym in the garage that I love to just go right outside and work out 3 days a week. It just helps me save time. But I enjoyed going to the gym when I lived in an area where I could get there fast. But now, because of traffic patterns, I'm thankful that I have a gym at home. But ladies, I just want you to remember this one thing. If you don't remember anything else I said today, remember your 401k is not your most important retirement investment. It's your muscle. And begin to focus on your muscle so you can live stronger as you live longer. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Click that like button. The more likes I get and the more comments I get, the more YouTube pushes this video out for others. And so I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, and I wish you well.